We gotta go live. Is High Plains Drifter as well. Congrats. Congrats on that. And we should be live as well in here. And awesome. And I'm gonna do it one more, and then we can start the AMA. Razes, I haven't seen Razes for a while. How you doing, sir? Hope everything is going well. Hope you're feeling good as well. And yeah, here we have a last giveaway for before we start the questions. So react to the message. We have 21 listeners, only 14 reactions, guys. Where you at? We only have 16 reactions. We just need like 4 more at least, guys. Come on, 17. Let's make it 18. Just react, guys. 18. Oh, nice. Pafo. Congrats, sir. So see, guys, when you are early, you just get the chance to win. That's easy. So always make sure you're early on the farmer souls and stuff like that. So to answer the question, so basically we were having the team meeting. It should have been a quick one, like the half an hour, but like we started like an hour and a half ago, and oh man, well, this was the man. You're a great person, so yeah, you should definitely be alive and feel good as well and be happy. So about the thing, so we were having a team meeting about the Almighty Alpaca's mechanics, which I do believe going to be turning out really amazing. So we were discussing a bunch of different details, how everything will be coming alive, about the minting, how, where, when the minting will be. And as you guys know, as I have mentioned, Almighty Alpacas will not be minted itself. So whenever you mint, you will be minting something else than the Almighty Alpacas. So you mint something which will turn into Almighty Alpacas based on your activity, so something like that. So which I do believe will be interesting, and I do believe it's gonna be fun. So yeah, let's see how that one plays out. And yeah, we're gonna be giving you the renders and the more information from the next week as well. So we'll have some interesting stuff for you. I do believe you guys gonna love that. So let me scroll a bit up and you can see what I can answer. Once again, I forgot to open the questions because of that. We were having a really heated discussion about the alpacas, and just look at the clock, and it was like just 2 minutes before the farmer saw it, and I made everyone just go back to the work, and even though it was really heated discussion. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing the discussion after we are done with the farmer souls. So entertaining entropy is actually adding a new questions like every single second. What happened in the team meeting that was so important? Yeah, so basically it was the Almighty Alpaca mechanics and kind of stuff. We discussed many different things in there, and yeah, I believe it's gonna be really amazing, whatever the Almighty Alpacas will be bringing. So yeah, Fusion will be pretty cheap. So Fusion will be cheaper. Like you're gonna be having the standard cost for everything, like the disassemble is, but it's gonna be like way cheaper than forging. It's gonna be like the main idea is to make you guys use Fusion. So it's like that we want to decrease the amount of the common and uncommon attributes. So I do believe it's gonna be fairly kind of free to use the Fusion, because if the Fusion was expensive, then like potentially no one would try to gamble. But like the idea is to kind of have it really cheap to use, so that you can try your luck to kind of get the better attributes, right? I like what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. So currently, as you might don't know, is that we have, so every single day of the week of the year, there always will be 2 raffles running all the time. One of them is a weekly DFL, and the one of them is a weekly experience raffles. So you can always participate in those. But there will be also some additional raffles all the time coming as well. Like as the raffles that we had before, like for example, Lisbon raffle or the cat raffles or the epic harvester raffles and stuff like that. those were the custom raffles. So we will be also always having those custom raffles, but these two, like DFL and XP raffles, will be always ongoing. So there will be for sure all the time some raffles so you can participate in. What about chance to meet, talk with the team? Definitely. I mean, like as always, for the guys who have been in Lisbon, they have met our team, like part of our team, not everyone, but like they have met our team and they know how awesome our team members are. However, like for some people, like they mainly prefer to work in these times mainly, and also being a little bit shy, as well as the problem sometimes is that whenever you guys ask some questions, for example, you ask about the price of the fusion. So for example, the tech guys cannot answer those questions. So potentially we could organize a specific AMA where you can specifically ask the questions that you're experts, right? So for example, if we have a AMA with our artist team, then you can potentially ask about the art, or how are we creating this, how we're optimizing the visuals, about the textures and everything. So we could do that. But like the reason mainly I'm the one doing the AMAs is that I have the most knowledge about about everything, like about the pricing, about the graphics, about the development. I'm the guy just leading all those stuff. So the reason I'm mainly leading the Farmer Souls is that, nothing else. So yeah, alpacas will not fly. So those stuff are just the attributes. I would say that the one that we had was the right answer is that it is ODM gear from Attack on Titan anime. So it's like one of the alpacas will be one of one alpacas, which will be from Attack on Titan visuals. So that's something that we were teasing. But yeah, as of now, alpacas are not running. They are just, not flying. They are just running. So yeah, that's the thing. It's a racing game, not the flying spacecraft thing as of now. If the community donates 100,000 DFL, we'll talk on AMA. Yeah, I guess potentially we can make that work. For example, if we get a million gold in there, I go and plant a tree, or whenever we have 2 million gold in there, me and the wheelie box each other out and record that and live stream that. Yeah, I guess there could be some stuff done like that. I do believe if we were doxed, a lot of amazing and crazy stuff could be done there, but like as we're not doxed, it would be somewhat limited. But yeah, we can definitely go and just do some good stuff. For example, let's collect 1 million goldie, and we for example go outside of the president and we pitch DeFi. And I mean, like there could be some crazy stuff done indeed, but but yeah, we'll think about that. Then we have my own giveaways. Let's see where we at. Giveaway. We have an Uber in here. Uber is the type of guy who just comes for the giveaways, and then he asks about if I am going to the gym, and then he says he's joining, but he never joins. That's why he's so skinny though. So yeah, Uber is that guy. Here's a discussion about scrapping the whole thing and replacing with the pigs. I mean, like we have genuinely thought about pigs, but we decided that pig is not that cool with the racing game, so we came up with the alpaca idea. The pigs will be in the mobile game, so yeah, finally pigs will be coming alive. Maybe even we can add as a pet in the in the existing web game as well. Almighty alpacas, all you need to know, coming soon to a medium near you. Yeah, that's actually that guy is eagerly waiting for me to message him that, hey sir, we have to talk about the alpacas. Yeah, I know he's waiting for it, but I mean, like we're figuring out the last pieces and getting those pieces together about everything, like the cost, the timing, the mechanic of the minting and feeding and all those stuff. So I didn't say anything. So yeah, there will be some interesting things to come. How will we get the holder whitelist? Can you elaborate me more in the mobile version of DeFi? And hey, so about the whitelist, so I do believe that this number should be figured out soon. But like for example, top 100 will definitely get the free drop of our new NFT in the leaderboard. Then like we're gonna be giving, for example, next 200 the whitelists as well. I'm just giving the random numbers, and so we basically will be rewarding our active players, as well as if you, for example, hold more than 10 or 15, for example, just once again, random number we have not exacted. If you hold that much NFTs, you get the whitelist. If you, for example, hold 50 or more, you get the free mint. They're going to be some interesting those kind of rewarding stuff. And we'll be letting you know about that soon. But about the mobile, so mobile is going fine. I do believe in February we'll be already teasing the with the Medium article as well, all the progress on the 3D side, on the concept art side, on the gameplay side as well. And maybe in March we might do pre-alpha testing version of the game as announced. It's gonna be like, once again, it's gonna be just the basic, just the beginning, everything. But you can see that it's playable. So that's the goal for us. How can I claim my NFT from all my 5 whitelists? What do you mean? What whitelist do you have? I couldn't meet Team in Lisbon. I'm shy. Yeah, you're definitely a really shy person. What do you mean? Get doxed. I mean, I could do like 200. I mean, like, not 200, but yeah, I could do like 200 million DFL to dox. Maybe. That's not bad. I'll take it. And then like the same amount for the other team members as well. Uber thinks that I didn't join the last couple of AMAs and people listening decreased. No, the thing is that I actually forgot to open the questions and people thought that we were not doing the farmer soul. But yeah, we have a bunch of listeners as always. Everyone really said my pigs are not cool. Pig is very cool. Like, pig is 100% cool. I guess just from the racing perspective and the visually aesthetic and pleasing visuals and animations, alpacas have better potential than the pigs. That's what I would say. That's how I would say that. If you have several NFTs but they are rented out and will it be factored into the holding count for whitelist? No, if it's a good question, to be honest. I have to check. I'm not gonna give right off the bat answer, but I do believe the way we're gonna do is that the owner. So, for example, if you rent 200 NFTs, you won't be counted as a holder. So we're gonna be checking on the rentings. For sure, so not to make that mistake. But potentially what could happen is that, for example, if you rent out NFTs, you might not be qualified as well. Maybe you will qualify. I'm going to talk with the team about that as well, and we'll let you know how that one goes. Will the alpacas be forgeable? Yes. I'm not sure why Uber said no. Like, he's pretending that he's our team member. He wants to join us really bad. He sent me his cover letter and the resume, as well as the code that he was writing. But yeah, it was pretty lame. So yeah, so kind of not really. He got denied, so he's trying to make it back. Are alpacas gonna be normal NFTs or those? I'm not. So yeah, that's one of the reasons we're also discussing with different people. So we're not sure if we're gonna be enforcing royalties. I mean, like, from the decentralized perspective, I'm against enforcing royalties and everything. But like, if the entire ecosystem of the NFTs is going that way, and it's just us, DeFi, who's just saying that no, we're not going that way. We don't want to be the collection which is out of the NFT ecosystem and NFT people. So whatever the standard is, I guess we're gonna be going for that. It's not about the royalty, to be honest, but like, we have something really interesting coming on the royalty. Actually, you guys are gonna love that. so I have promised several times that DeFi and Almighty alpacas are fun, are utility based, and also are really cute. Additionally, they have really innovative technology behind them as well about the royalty. So yeah, you will learn soon, but it will be something really amazing for you guys, for the users and holders. You will see soon. Evan took one look at the GitHub and said no. Yeah, that was the thing. I'm not even sure if Uber has a GitHub. Like he's just writing the code in his notepad. Um, Everyone doesn't know what the GitHub is. You want to bet that whenever you were in the school and you were fighting in the toilet room, I was actually using GitHub. You want to me to kind of pull up the facts on that one? Do you want me to see like when I registered on the retab and when I was coding and submitting code and doing the commits? Should I do that? Yeah, that's you. You were writing the the stuff for me for free at that time. But like that was the time already. I already was doing way more serious stuff. So you were just having fun. I was just building some cool stuff, the cool products. Anyways, I mean like there is nothing much to talk with the Uber actually. And yeah, that whenever you were writing some algorithm exams, I was actually building some amazing products that the people were using. So yeah, that's the difference. You are some the exam guy. I'm just guy who is building some cool stuff. Anyways, let's return to the questions. Do you guys have any other questions as well? I mean, would love to dive into the details. Once again, I'm really sorry that I did not open the questions before. Yeah, just lost a lot of people and a lot of questions in there. But yeah, still I'm here and I would love to answer the questions. Or we could do we have never done the midterm giveaway, right? So let's do midterm giveaway. Oh, because it did not respond. Giveaway bot did not. It responded. Can you guys react? The interaction failed. Oh man, the giveaway bot is tripping. Keep clicking, guys. Keep clicking. Okay, I'm gonna run another one. So let's run another giveaway. Hopefully Zik at some point in his life gonna write the giveaway bot, and then we're gonna be using that one. Oh man, the application didn't respond once again. Brooke won actually. Okay, yeah, that's rigged for sure. That's already really rigged. I'm gonna try to run another one. Hopefully this one works. Please give away bot. Please. Once again, giveaway bot is rugging me. Like he just keeps. I mean, like he doesn't really love the midterm giveaways, I guess. Now with Peterson, it says the giveaway is already ended. Okay, whatever. So yeah, congrats, Brooke. I'm gonna try to run another one after we finish the questions. So let me continue with the questions. What are your thoughts on open source development code to appeal broadly to Sonic community? I mean, like, have you seen any quality games that have open source code? It just like doesn't work that way. Like the people, whatever they're building financially, like for example, building the liquidity pools. Okay, that's the only thing they do. Like that's really easy to open source. Like we can open source our staking code, for example. We can open source the transfers or the stuff like that. But like open sourcing the game doesn't make any sense. It's like how the games work. There are a bunch of details like how everything works, and you just gonna keep that at close source. I do believe. all the people preaching about the open source, they have never built the games. There are so many different things going on the back. We can just do open source, just the random DeFi stuff, but like the games are totally different thing. They're, even if we open source our game code, no one, those people who are asking for the open source would understand anything at all. So there is no reason at all to open source the game code itself. But we are good to go if whenever it makes sense to go with the staking, for example, or LP staking, or the transfers, or wherever, right? But other than that, it just doesn't really make any sense. I really love whenever there are some random people on the Twitter coming at me and just telling me that I'm not doing some cool stuff because I'm not open sourcing stuff. Like, whatever you have done, like, who are you at all? Like, just people just try to just bash you out of nowhere. Like, they just write the single code with a worst user experience, worst user interface, worst technical stuff, everything, and they open source that, and they are like, oh man, I'm helping the community. No, you're helping no one. No one is using your code. Like, what are you talking about? Like, people just are not really used to building quality stuff. And like, from just the really strict financial products, it makes a lot of sense to open source. But like, from the perspective of the just kind of having just the game open source doesn't make any sense. Doesn't help anyone. It actually is even better, worse for the people out there. Yeah, I mean, like, for example, once again, I guess it's fair enough for the staking. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense for the once again, the LP staking could be a thing. Whatever the DeFi stuff will be done, that makes sense. But whatever is there's a backend, the visuals, the UI, and it's not the game. People like you might have seen that the people have stolen. There was a kind of hacking problem with the Riot Games, the League of Legends, the Valorant kind of creators, and their code is actually being sold already out there on the internet. And people are like really thinking that they can copy the code that the Riot game have and just have the League of Legends 2 running. That doesn't work that way. Like, the game is not just the code. Like, that's like just a really tiny percentage. Like, the user experience, the UI, the user flow, the story, like, that's like the main thing. And just kind of having a backend code running and having that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't help anyone out there. It's a thing. Let me start with the next question. Where we at? We need more Alpaca sneak peeks. Yeah, Alpaca more sneak peeks are coming. As so the reason we're not giving too much of a sneak peeks is that we haven't yet figured out the date. So if we start to do a bunch of sneak peeks, then we might run out of the content in a bad time. So we're trying to be to time everything right. So that's the reason. I would delete my Discord account and different account after the roast. I got roasted there, or you mean the Uber? I mean, like, if you mean that I got roasted, I guess I would just challenge you to check that once again. Season ends on I do believe whenever the Alpaca game racing is out, so potentially in the March. Somewhere like that. But we'll be giving you heads up for sure that you guys know that the season is ending, for sure. Then we have the Brook one. What we have next? Open source raffle code. So yeah, once again, raffles are not done on chain. So on-chain raffles are not really a thing because we have no random variable, basically random generator. We don't have on Solana. There are no random number generators out there. So doing raffles on chain doesn't make any sense. So that's a thing. So about the backend, we can just give you the codes that you see. That you see the how it works, but I have put nearly 200 or 250 tickets in the last. I guess it was the last or before that one as well. the raffle, and I have not won. Like I have never won any raffle out there in our game. So I do believe it's kind of missing on that part. I guess it's too fair. Or maybe our team has that. If you're a team member, you can't win. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like open sourcing has some benefits, but yeah, it's just that for nowadays people are just on Solana. Whatever you see open source doesn't give you anything at all. Like everything is that open source. 99% of those are just useless, pure useless stuff. You have to rebuild everything yourself. So mainly, whoever are open sourcing, I'm not talking about everyone once again, but I'm saying 99%. So whatever people are open sourcing are just for the marketing or so that the different influencers retweet your stuff, or just so you talk that I'm just pro open sourcing and decentralization. That's it. Like because majority of those products that are open source on Solana especially is pure garbage. Just you can try to use them, and then you will guess why that's that way. ChatGPT writes better code than them. Well, that's true. I mean, ChatGPT can write from a structure perspective. ChatGPT actually writes an amazing structure for everyone. Who are you hating on, and what are you talking about? I mean, like I'm just I'm not hating. I'm just saying and giving the information for everyone. People just talking about all the time talking about the open sourcing do not really care about the ecosystem. Trust me, those people are just mainly just have that kind of niche that they want to talk about, and that's it. Like there are just like 3 people out there that truly care about open sourcing on Solana. That's the thing I'm saying. I'm not hating on open source. I have actually the code written in open source project, and which is stored on the different. I do believe it was the Antarctica servers out there. So yeah, Uber gonna hate once again, but that's true. Uber code bad. Yeah, that's true as well. Like Uber code is bad. That's a fact. Oh, of course, he means it's your server. Okay. Uber is. Do you guys also think that Uber is also trying to be aggressive to me, and he's not even coming to face me? Like he's been fucking trash for entire year in 2023, and not pulling up in the gym. Like he's DMing me that when we go into the gym, and then he just kind of runs away. He just never responds to the DMs. I mean, and then he just appears on the AMAs. What's your problem, sir? Pull up. It's on site. Time to make RNG on Solana. Yeah, there are some random solutions out there, but yeah, not really anything specific because yeah, there are some technical limitations on that side. Y'all should have a nice stack of gold yet to 1K per ticket. What do those funds go? Those funds are basically, so those funds are used, so whatever you spend in the game are going to the treasury of the DeFi and backhand. And whenever you are generating the Goldie from those treasuries, you are being paid. If at some point there is more being generated than spent, then we are minting Goldie automatically. If not, we're using whatever you guys are spending to give you back. So that's the way how it works. So you can think that it's just we're burning that. Yeah, I mean with the backpack, that's the thing I'm saying. I do believe the backpack is not really chasing the cloud with just the open sourcing. I do believe backpack is really nice expectation. I mean, like not the expectation, but the exception. So yeah, I really love those guys, as you guys know. Like I'm pretty good friends with Tristan as well, and yeah, I do believe in their vision and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure. I think the Uber needs a timeout. Could be. How you dare disrespect my code? I mean, you can already just come out and just say whatever you have to say, but like you never pull up. I was the only one there. I was there for a bit. So yeah, Uber is hating on the people. Like he only has 2 supporters who came to his live stream and were watching him code, and he's even hating on them. Like, come on, man, you cannot be that bad. You cannot really just be that bad, okay? You gotta do better than that, buddy. But yeah, basically, the thing is that from the game's perspective, as Almighty alpacas are approaching, the main purpose. So the one thing actually we have in mind and currently we're thinking about discussing is also when should be Fusion placed and when should it be launched, because if we launch it before Almighty Alpacas, it also makes sense because in early February there won't be much happening from a product perspective, so Fusion could be the ninth thing, but also it could be bad for the hype and the overall attention regards the Almighty Alpacas. However, if we do the Fusion after the Almighty Alpacas, it could be that the February will be pretty much empty from product perspective and game updates, but after the Almighty Alpacas, the Fusion will be coming out as well, so it could be better as well. So we're thinking about when to launch Fusion, but we're gonna be also teasing the Fusion UI as well, which is currently being tested and implemented. But the thing is that the Fusion code is pretty much ready and it will be good to go. But it depends like when it's better to launch. But the last social media post that we did was the Fusion visual, where you fuse different things and combine, and there's a really nice UI animation happening in there. And but like especially like the Fusion UI, whenever you go to the Roger the Forger and choose what you want to fuse, that's also really nice UI as well. You guys will see and love it, I do believe. When different rewards, whatever, yeah, you know my answer there, right? I mean, already, in some sense, you can get that the default rewards are already there. You can play the game, you can earn Goldie, use Goldie for tickets, and then you can buy the tickets for the DFL prizes and DFL raffle and win the raffles. I do believe at some point, once again, there is pretty hard to say when the DFL rewards are gonna be directly given into the leaderboard, and you know that like everyone who's actively playing the game knows why it's hard and knows what problems does it have. We don't want that. So we're trying to, as you guys know, if I was the team lead of the project, which is not delivering new use cases or new features to kind of make the utility of the Goldie and DFL more unique and add some new utilities all the time, I would get that question and I would be really obliged to give the answer. But the answer is really depending on whenever the economy will be healthy enough to sustain the DFL rewards, then it's the time. So about the season ends, whenever the Alpaca Games is out, that's the time as well. Potentially March. Like for watering, Alpaca also is going to be that long, not that long. But it will be some period before your Alpaca is revealed. The daily DFL was a pleasant surprise. Was curious until I saw the tweet. Yeah, I mean, it's not that much, but it's an honest work, and I do believe it's just kind of good for the memes as well. I do believe it could be something that, for example, if you're on the streak of the GMs daily, you might be getting more DFL than one DFL. For example, you might be getting 100 DFL, 1000 DFL. It depends. So, for example, if you say, it's also a nice idea that if you say a GM for some X amount of the days in a streak, then if you are on the day 100, you are getting 100 DFL. If you're day on 101, you're getting 101 DFL. So it could be a really nice thing as well. Yeah, we're gonna have 1000 DFL streak. That's also really, I believe in that. Bring back capybaras when they were a thing in DeFi. And I mean, like, I'm pretty huge fan of capybaras and like all those kind of animals, like the wombat and everything out there. But to bring something back, they should have been there to bring it back. So yeah, not sure about that. Uh, so yeah, Uber is calling Annie to defend her, even though with respect to my code. I mean, we'll know that. That's something different. So yeah, I'm not sure if Annie's gonna be able to help in there. But yeah, so you need someone to defend you. That's already a red flag. They were in our hearts. Yeah, capybaras were in our hearts and minds as well. The same were the peaks. So at some point, I guess it could be interesting to bring capybaras in the mobile game as a wild animals potentially, or the peaks as a domestic animals. Could be something like that. GM Sporting Gusta. How's your investment going? Like you started with the $3. If you're listening, how much you at currently? What's the approximate earnings or the ROI and everything? It's interesting. Yeah, he got the holder role as well. That's also really nice to see. So he's typing. Actually, I just actually visited the doctors, the eye doctor, and I have my eyes uh, pretty wide, and I cannot really see really well. So I'm pretty struggling with reading the screen. So yeah. Yes, I started with the $3, and now I have a crazy harvester with Epic Tube, Uncommon Will, and Uncommon Harvest. Really, that should be at least like 5-10 Solanas. Like it depends like what levels they are, but that's definitely way much more than $3. Are you sure that you got like? Did you add some money on that or like? And rare is also good. Like it should be at several Solanas as well. I mean, like, how did you get there? Like, it's like you have. It sounds like you have like 50, 60, maybe even more dollars of the NFT currently. So if you look at the perspective of the like you might, for people who are reading this, might not think that like he started with $3 and currently has one NFT, not a big deal. But if you look from a numbers perspective and a percentage, he started with a amount of $3, and currently he has 20x more value than he actually invested. Can you actually get that? Like that's something crazy. You picked up this for one sol. Nice. I mean, sometimes there are some really interesting deals out there. Find a good deal, bought the harvester for nil, then sold for $20, bought the harvester for. So yeah, my guy is really grinding. Like I mean, like once again, you basically started with $3, and then you potentially have like 20x more valuable thing, which is something really amazing. I'm not sure if everyone is realizing that, but you could actually, if you do that in numbers, like if you start with $300, you can actually do that as well if you do a bunch of different activities like that. But it really depends on the way you do some stuff. So yeah, congrats on that, and I'm pretty happy to see that. So yeah, Uber is trying to flip, and he's trying to kind of run away from the community, as we have roasted him a lot today. So yeah, that's pretty understandable. But like, we will always welcome you back, Uber. No worries on that. I'm angry. Open source staking program Irving. So yeah, actually Uber is kind of trying to hack, exploit our code. So yeah, I can actually give you the access to our code, and you can review that. And if you find the bugs, we can talk then afterwards. But yeah, that's not happening, right? Can your fusion result in no NFT? No, it will result at least, like for example, if you put, for example, three NFT attributes, it might result in one NFT attribute of the same kind. So that's basically the worst case scenario. So you put 3 common NFT attributes and you get 1 common NFT attribute in return. That's the worst case scenario, which is going to be having the least chance of the outcome, but it will be possible. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. Yeah, that's really nice. So really nice fishing rod for 1 sol actually. My guy is trying to flip his harvester for 18 sol, and not only he just dropped my guy really, not only he's trying to sell the NFT on the farmer sol, but also he screenshotted his phantom NFT stats. At least go in the game or our own NFT marketplace and screenshot the stats that way. Like what is this? Like are you expecting me to read all this NFT types, shooting gun, handle rare, handle names, submachine gold? Like, are you really expecting me to do that? So just go out there and just do some nice stuff. Just go out there, do the game, or just go with the marketplace. You want me to open the game for 18 sol? Okay, my guy. I'm gonna offer you 18 DFL to do that, or you can just go away and just leave that out there. Is Fusion down with the sample NFTs? Yeah, it's so basically Fusion is only for the attributes. So it's not so Fusion is not applicable for the Gen 0 NFTs. It's only for the NFT attributes. So yeah, actually, me and Rock gonna pay you 18 gold and 80 DFL to basically go there and yeah, just see that way. I genuinely told you that I cannot really understand whatever this NFT is. The whatever you have screenshotted, it's really horrible. So I would really recommend to go to the NFT marketplace or on the game and then screenshot it. Yeah, the DeFi marketplace is way cleaner, but I do believe people are really used to Magic Eden, so a lot of people are also trading on the Magic Eden. We have talked with them about the UI and stuff, but like they are not really going to upgrade the UI just for our collection, right? So it's kind of hard to negotiate with them because it makes sense. If we were the collection with, for example, like 5 million sol volume, it would be potentially possible, but like with this at the current situation, it's not possible. So I would really recommend to trade at our own NFT marketplace, and hopefully, potentially in the future as well, there will be more people migrating from Magic Eden to our own NFT marketplace to trade. Please add a feature to upgrade disabled NFT attributes. What do you mean disabled NFT attributes? You mean disassembled? Yeah, that could be a thing. As of now, the reason why we don't have that is to incentivize forging as well. So that instead of just upgrading the NFT attributes, you just go there and you forge the NFT and then upgrade, just to get better Goldie and DFL to the game. But yeah, could potentially come. Uber has his NFT on the 81 HP. He doesn't even know anything about the game, and he's trying to sell. Like, so at least do your own research, or ask me in the DMs, or ask me in the gym. Like, whatever. What are you doing? Like, are you ruining yourself and your NFT as well? So it will be based on like the more common attributes you put, the bigger and better chances you will be getting to get the better NFT. So it will be up to you. So the minimum will be 3, and now maximum I do believe could be 8. So depending on like if you load 3, 5, 6, the more, the better chances you'll be getting for the fusion. Did anyone ask about the timeline of whitelist for alpacas? So yeah, basically we're gonna be starting the whitelist, I do believe. Even the free mint giveaways from the next week, but also in the leaderboard leaders will be receiving free mint. If you are in the top 300, I believe you're gonna be getting the whitelist as well. So yeah, I mean like whitelist for our active users will be really easy to obtain, and for really active users, the free mint will be also a thing. Um, yeah, you can fuse rare and epic attributes as well. I never let my NFTs go lower than 95. Actually, whenever I play the game, I just go and repair them and heal them instantly. I mean, there will be epic fusion as well. If for the some people who want to really gamble, like there will be that will be there for sure. So if you want to gamble your rare NFTs attributes, you're good to go. But yeah, it will be really hard decision to make. Yeah, it costs 18 DFL, so I can let me do the thing. I'm gonna give you 20 DFL, and you send it to me, and we're good to go. That's like the best I can offer. So whitelist is top strand. I mean, like just those are just the random numbers. So the numbers could change, but that's what I'm just really saying. Just the random numbers. What is considered really active users? I do believe really active users are top 100. I do believe, but it could change. Our farm help us. Yeah, those are in the works. I do believe, from perspective of the timeline, the fusion and after fusion and almighty alpacas, then those NPCs will be coming. Uh, yep. As well as there will be some kind of, and those will be actually NFTs. To give you guys some alpha, the NPCs will be NFTs. So, for example, if you have an NPC Roger, not the Roger, let's say NPC George, then George will be able to help you and basically drive your harvester and get your rewards, while George will be living some percentage of the revenue himself. Yeah, so returning entropy is coming for the top 100. So yeah, be ready for that. Oh man, my eyes are really hurting. I cannot really look at the screen really well. AT sold is 294,000 DFL. That's pretty nice. Let me try to do the giveaway. Giveaway bot works, guys. React to the last message from the giveaway bot. That's awesome. Guys, go and react finally. It's working. If you're listening to the Farmer Souls, you have to react. Let's see, from 39 listeners, we have 31 reactions. Not bad. We have impatient investor. Congrats on that. Well deserved. You won 2,000 DFL. I do believe I'm gonna do 2 more giveaways, and then we're gonna be good to go. Good to go with back to the team and resume the talks with them about the almighty alpacas. The second giveaway also works like a charm. Thanks giveaway bot for working that. Yeah, NPCs will be pretty fun. Also, the visually they will be really nice as well. The person who will be going for the shooting, I do believe, will be that guy, the Chad farmer. This guy. We might even add the wood chopping game, and he will be one for doing that as well. Costco, also congrats on the win. What is the PFP that you're using? I have not seen that one. And I'm gonna go with the last Farmer Soul giveaway today. And let's see who wins. If I win, as always, I'm gonna be giving 10,000 DFL from my own personal money. Actually, I do believe that impatient investors should be OG. Yeah, I have won several times. Not always, but I have won several times. And who won? Is it Cusco again? Uber should not be OG, but like he's a good friend of ours. So yeah, that's some trade there. Okay, I guess we have to go. We have to get this going until Cusco or me doesn't win. So let's see. I'm gonna go with the second giveaway. If the Cusco wins again, then we're gonna do another one. So yeah, let's see who wins this one. We have 39 listeners, guys. At least we have to go to 35. Like we need at least 6 more reactions. If Cusco, to Cusco Irving's giveaway 10k, makes sense. If Cusco wins again, we do 100k. Now 100k, but I'm gonna do 20k if Cusco wins again. I mean, yeah, we got to 35 actually. That's pretty cool. And the winner is, who's the winner? Senshi. I'm not sure if I have seen this person before, but congrats, sir. I guess new people also winning. That's also really nice. So congrats. That was unfortunately it was not me or the Cusco winning this one. So we have to end at this note. However, guys, pretty happy to kind of have the all the newcomers as well and winning the giveaways. For the people who don't know, you have to DM me your wallet address, and I'm gonna be giving you 2,000 DFL. And yeah, basically that's it. That's the kind of wrap up of today's Farmer Soul. If you have some questions, feel free to DM me as always. Don't drink too much. Have fun, guys. Also, just gonna hang out outside and just make sure you just walk and breathe and do some really nice activities. And on the other side, yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff coming, especially on the alpacas. I'll be teasing. I'm gonna say it. So baby alpacas are coming. So yeah, I will be teasing the baby alpacas, and also grown almighty alpacas, and yeah, a lot of cool things are coming. That's at that note, I'm gonna be ending the giveaway and the Farmer Soul. So yeah, wish you all the best and all the an amazing weekend and have fun. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.